Hey everybody, welcome back to Movieverse. My name is Brian. Thank you for joining me on this video. As you can tell from the title, there have been some new images from Batman v Superman released via Entertainment Weekly's Comic-Con preview. First up, we're going to talk about the cover. I'm going to put these images to the side here as I'm talking about them. So on the cover, we see Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, Ben Affleck as Batman, and Henry Cavill as Superman. Just breaking down this cover, we get a good look at the colors for their costumes or their uniforms, whatever you want to call them. You see a little bit of reddish there for Gal Gadot in her chest piece, along with the blue with the skirt. The Ben Affleck Batman continues to look awesome to me. He looks ripped. You can actually see him turning his head. So they've done a new thing with the cowl, so you can actually turn his head without it being separate segments. And then Henry Cavill's Superman looks exactly the same to me from Man of Steel. So it's good to see them all together on this cover. So the next picture that got released today was the first picture released. It has Ben Affleck as Bruce Wayne and Gal Gadot as Diana Prince. It looks like they're at some type of formal event, and they had a quote underneath this picture saying that they in this picture they know each other's secrets. Like Bruce Wayne knows that Diana is Wonder Woman, and you know she knows that he is Batman. So it's kind of interesting to think about what's going on in this scene, that they're at this formal event together. Is it something for Lex Luthor? And they're trying to do some digging under the radar. It's kind of interesting to think about, but Ben Affleck, he looks like Bruce Wayne to me. Even though he looks like Ben Affleck, I can kind of see past that and just see the character, which is good for this movie. As far as Gal Gadot as Diana Prince / Wonder Woman, I don't really have much to say regarding this picture with her. I mean, she's beautiful as always, but we'll have to wait to see. I never had a problem with Gal Gadot's appearance as Wonder Woman. It's more of her acting ability. So that will have to wait to be seen until we get some footage of her actually, speaking and things like that. All right, so moving on to the next picture, we have Batman in his armored bat suit and the spotlight with the bat symbol on it. This is basically what we saw from the trailers that we've seen. So this is nothing new to us, but it's nice to point out, and we have a nice HD picture of it. Moving on to the next picture, also something that we've seen from the trailers, is where there's that cult that's reaching out to touch Superman, and in this picture his face is kind of hard to read, but for me it looks like he's not really enjoying himself. So maybe this is one of the cults that he comes in contact with and is like, hey, you guys need to knock it off. Moving on, just a picture of Ben Affleck and Zack Snyder working together on the set. So this is, obviously he's just giving Ben Affleck some direction, but hopefully it also shows that they're kind of working together, and Ben Affleck, and Chris Terrio, who worked on Argo and won the Oscar. Hopefully Zach is taking some tips as well, not just giving directions as far as the acting is going. All right, and now this next picture is something I really kind of have a problem with. Lex Luthor. Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor. I really had actually accepted the fact that Jesse Eisenberg was playing Lex Luthor. They released that photo of him a couple months ago of Jesse Eisenberg bald, and it really looked like Lex Luthor, and I was really attached to it. And now they released this picture of Jesse Eisenberg wearing a sweater, some weird looking shirt, and he has hair, long hair. It's a wig, and it looks terrible. And, man, they had taken the right steps showing Jesse Eisenberg bald, which made me believe that he was Lex Luthor. And I know that Gene Hackman version of Lex Luthor had hair, But this, to me, just it doesn't sell me on the character, and I wish that they could have just had Lex Luthor be bald throughout the whole entire movie. So this picture doesn't make me buy into the Lex Luthor character. Hopefully the screen time that Jesse Eisenberg has this really terrible wig on is at the very beginning, and hopefully he's bald for most of the movie. And now we get to the picture that we've all been waiting for. Batman and Superman in a stare down. And it looks like Ben Affleck is saying something very menacing. And this is kind of just breaking it down a little bit too much, but the way that his mouth is kind of like, he's like grimacing, or, you know, it sounds like, or it doesn't sound like, but it looks like he's going to have his take on the Batman voice. It's not going to be just Ben Affleck talking in a generic American accent. Hopefully it's, you know, he has like a growl to him. So, but yeah, this is an awesome picture. Batman looks very menacing, whereas Superman's just like, do we really have to do this? And also underneath this picture, this is all these pictures are from Entertainment Weekly, and one of the quotes that was underneath this picture was that, I guess it has been confirmed now, that Batman will use kryptonite to fight Superman. Alright guys, so what do you think about all these pictures that were released today by Entertainment Weekly in preparation for Comic-Con next week? Just to let you guys know, we will not have a movie news show this weekend because it's 4th of July weekend, so me and the guys are taking the weekend off. But we will be back next weekend with the Comic-Con news and all that stuff. I'll be live tweeting. We'll be doing some recap videos probably, and also trailer reaction videos if they release trailers from Comic-Con. But yeah, comment down below what you guys think about these pictures. Like this video, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our trailer reactions, movie reviews, and our movie news shows every Sunday. You can follow us on Twitter at Movieverse with the number 2, and also make sure you're sending in questions to Twitter and to our email, movieverseonline@gmail.com, so you guys can get your questions answered on every movie news show. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.